Xbox Series X vs PS5. This year marks the latest battle in the war of the consoles. Xbox and PlayStation have been dueling since the start of the century, and a new release in the latest generation of gaming machines always marks a massive fight in sales pre-Christmas. This year is no different. Microsoft has released the Series X and Sony has the PS5 out. This video is going to compare the two, and we will see which one is better going into Christmas 2020. First off, Microsoft has boasted that its machine is the most powerful games console of all time. Its AMD tech was meant to give it the edge over its rival. It's curious then to see that the PS5 is the frontrunner as far as early sales go. Why is this the case? It appears as though early tests have shown that despite the fact that Microsoft has more power in their machine, Sony is making the best use of what they've got. Comparing the same game across both consoles, the high frame rate mode runs noticeably better on PS5, with frame rate gaps between the two systems at more than 40 FPS in some instances. So as far as how the thing looks on screen, PS5 may have the edge, but there's plenty more to look at here. As far as the price goes, these two are neck and neck. Assuming that you can actually get hold of one of these, then they both retail for around $500. The fact that they are at the same price point doesn't really surprise anyone considering how close these two are in the market. But looking a little deeper, there are variants on the machine that may set these two apart. The $400 PS5 Digital Edition and the $300 Xbox Series S. With the cheaper PS5, the only thing missing here is the Blu-ray disc drive. The Xbox equivalent may be $100 cheaper, but takes a big hit in terms of spec. The Digital Edition may well be offering a better compromise for consumers, but then again, Microsoft may mop up some later entry-level buyers. So what can you play on both of these bits of kit? The Xbox will offer its flagship title Halo in its new format, Infinite, but it's currently being pushed back, so although this will generate excitement in fans, they may not have the patience to wait. What is on offer at launch, however, is the likes of Dirt 5, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and the Viking-themed Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which will be a huge draw for fans of the series. Another big win is its backwards compatibility, which means that most old Xbox games will play on the new offering. PS5 in response has Astro's Playroom that comes pre-installed on every console, as well as exclusives such as Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Demon's Souls. Final Fantasy XVI is now confirmed to be a PS5 exclusive, with a new God of War game, which is expected to be called God of War 2 Ragnarok, also confirmed. There is also backwards compatibility with the PS5, but it's not as far-reaching as the Series X. Both consoles have a lot of big hitters in their arsenal. With the games on offer, it's going to be down to personal preference which one wins out here. It's worth bringing up the Xbox Games Pass Ultimate here, to which Sony doesn't have a direct equivalent. This subscription service lets you download more than 100 games for $15 a month and play them across Microsoft devices. There's plenty more that we could look at here, but just a quick note on the controllers. The Series X controller looks almost identical to the One, with the addition of textured grips and shoulder buttons, an improved D-pad and new share button in the center. The controller itself is a solid offering, but the fact it still runs off AA batteries seems bizarre for a 2020 release. The PS5, however, is rechargeable, but isn't as efficient as the Xbox controller. There's a lot of wasted space and gimmicky additions here, with haptics that risk taking you out of the game, as well as the intrusive touchpad. Both consoles have their pros and cons here. To be honest, it's hard to choose a winner. It's going to be down to preference. They are both powerful machines at a similar price point, and both have good and bad traits. I think overall PS5 sneaks it with its slightly quicker frame rate, but others may prefer the wider range of games or the more simple controller for the Xbox Series X. As far as these two goes, it's going to come down to each to their own. What will you go for? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and click that notification bell for more videos just like this one. Thanks for watching.